your car is losing brake fluid, you look inside and there's nothing, then stay tuned because I'm going to show you how to find and fix brake fluid leaks. The first thing you want to do is get a flashlight, look on the inside of the wheels to see if there's any fluid leaking inside. Now in this case we can see there's fluid leaking on the bottom of the tire and the drum is all wet, so the cylinder's probably leaking inside here. So we'll pull the wheel off and check. Off it comes. And we'll pull off the drum. And when we look inside, we can see there's brake fluid all over the drums because the wheel cylinder's leaking. Wow, that was sure an easy one to figure out. And of course, what you need now is a new wheel cylinder to put in place of the old one. It's not that big of a job, really. As you can see the back of this new wheel cylinder, there's one bolt that holds the line you take off, and two little bolts here that hold it in place. Now the brake line that sends the fluid, you need this 10mm flare wrench so you can get it on and take it off because a regular wrench won't fit. Now you can't see it because it's on the inside, but this fits over the line. And once on the line, you give it a whack, and that loosens the line up. When you're working on cars, you often get used to feeling things with your hands and working blindly because you can't see in certain spots, you can only feel. Then as you can see on the back of the new one, there's two holes here, and they're little 10mm bolts that you have to unbolt. So you get a little socket wrench and feel them on the back and hit them and take them off too. Then with your bare hands you can just take the bolts off. And tapping the wheel cylinder with a little hammer, the cylinder's now loose, but we'll have to take the spring off to get enough clearance to get it off the car. You get a pair of little snip pliers and grab the spring. The cylinder comes right off. And here's another trick. Before you put the new cylinder on, take the bleeder valve off. That way it's easier to feed the lines in. You just slide it in the hole. You get all the bolts and bolt them in. Make sure they're nice and tight. And don't forget to put the little bleeder valve in too. And of course pop the spring back in the hole. And if you remember, brake fluid got all over stuff, so it's a good idea to get a little brake spray cleaner and clean all the wet stuff off. Now these brake shoes are pretty new, so they haven't been corroded too badly. If they're all old and starting to come apart, then you'd put new brake shoes on too, but these aren't very old, so we can just clean them up. Then we slide the brake drum back on, give it a tap to get it on. And we need to bleed the brakes out. You can use a giant screwdriver, stick it on the brake pedal and jam it against the seat. Then you hook a wrench up here, open it up, and the air comes out. Now once the air starts coming up, you tighten the bleeder screw again, and repeat the process with a giant screwdriver 4 or 5 times until nothing comes up but pure fluid. As you can see in here now, fluid's leaking on the bottom and the air's all gone. And then of course top the brake fluid back up to the top so it's full. So the next time you find your car losing brake fluid, why not fix it yourself? And remember, if you've got any car questions, visit the Scotty Kilmer channel. And I'll answer them as soon as I get back from my shack.